Hey now, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl, and this is your Kickstarter update. Things have slowed down a little bit on Kickstarter after the initial beginning of the year rush, but there are still a lot of games to go over and more on the horizon. Let's get right to it. Sam Healey will punch me in the throat if I don't mention The Great War from PSC Games. This is a war game that uses the command and color systems from Richard Borg, which is a very simple, straightforward system that allows for a lot of depth, and it was used in games like Memoir 44 and Command and Colors Ancients. I'm not that into war games, but it seems interesting. If you are a war gamer, you should definitely check it out. If you want something to sort of bridge the gap between normal tabletop gaming and board games and war games. And also, I like the box art. Empire's Age of Discovery from Eagle Gryphon Games is a reprint of the modern classic Age of Empires 3 board game. This is a worker placement game that is all about trying to colonize and settle all these different new lands back during the Age of Discovery via worker placement. This is a very, very well-liked game. People love it. It's like I said, it's a modern classic. I know that there is some grumbling about this particular campaign because of the high costs of the game at a certain pledge level, and in essence, you're pledging for stretch goals that have yet to be unlocked. But nevertheless, if you haven't had a chance to play it because it's been out of print for 7 years, you might want to give this one a look. Entropy from Alan Chang looks like a very simple bluffing card game, but it has phenomenal artwork and a very interesting theme where every player comes from this different dimension and all the dimensions are crashing into one another and splitting apart, and you have to piece together your own dimension. And when you actually do that in the game, it makes like this panorama of cards, kind of like Tokaido. And the game mechanism is simultaneous action selection, but much like another small card game I just played called Eggs and Empires, if two players flip over the same action, those actions do not resolve. So looks kind of neat. I like these kind of simple hand management card games. Might be worth your time. Project Dreamscape from Undyne Studios is another light card game. You are trying to manipulate your own dreams. You've been put into this dream machine by scientists, and you're trying to get the most data possible. You're going to do this by using the special effects of all the different dreams that you can gather and put into your own sleep deck. It has two mechanics that I really like, one of which is using a card for multiple different things, and one of which is what I call the small world mechanic of taking a card further down the line by paying more for it. It's got really interesting artwork and a really cool theme. Yet another game from Eagle Gryphon Games is Floating Market. This one tasks players with using dice mechanics and worker placement in order to gather these fruit cards and bring them back for their grandmother's famous fruit salad, which is a very unique theme, for sure. Now, if you think this game is interesting to you, they only have 2,000 copies of it available through the Kickstarter, and a lot of them are already gone, and supposedly they may not print more of it after this, although if it does really, really well, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. But nevertheless, you might want to take a look at it now before it's too late. My name is Nick from Board Game Brawl. You can check me out at youtube.com/BoardGameBrawl. This has been your Kickstarter update, and I'm reminding you to get out there and game every day and in every way. Take care.